Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe
with it. It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card reading. We're gonna be asking the question, where is this relationship headed? Ha, yeah. So this was, I think I came up with this. I don't know, but maybe it's probably already been done. I don't know. I haven't looked for it. Normally I look and like research and see if anybody else has did anything like it when I'm trying to come up with something I think nobody else has done. But somebody probably has, because this doesn't seem like a question that nobody would ask, because why wouldn't we have asked that? You know what I mean? Which makes me wonder why I didn't ask this earlier. You know what I mean? But anyway, I might do this multiple times, because relationships, like even if I tell you where it's heading right now, you could do something different tomorrow and the relationship could be headed in a whole nother direction. You feel me? So, you know, this is for fun as always, you know what I mean? But that's what the reason behind this was. There was a reason behind it. As you can see, I got 4 good piles here. Take a look at them. All right, take a look at them as I do this spill. Thanks for all those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to all those people who be trusting me along the journey. Thanks to all those people who follow me on IG. Follow me on IG. It's under Leo in Third House on IG, right? I do readings on there too. I do astrology readings, and I do some of the pick a card topics in astrology wise, and then I do a lot of what do you need to knows and good stuff like that. It's mostly for each zodiac sign. I'm about to start doing like the reels on like astrology, some things that we need to know and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? So I'll probably be adding it here as well, but you know, I'm just trying to figure out what flow works best for me so that way I can do it on a way where it doesn't drain me, you know what I mean? So yeah, all right. Take a look at these piles. 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's going to be close up in the description box. All right, there's going to be timestamps there as well. All you're going to do is tap the more, and then you may have to tap the more again if you're on a cell phone, and then you're going to scroll up. You're going to see timestamps, all right? And then there's going to be close up. Just for, you know, just indulge me for a second and take a look at the close up, right? Because I did a great job. I took the picture myself. I was like, yo, this is going to be so fire. This picture right here is going viral. That's how I really seen it, all right? But look, take a look, and then I'm going to show you this close up. And when I come back, I'm going to be over here with pile 1, all right? So I'll be back. Boom. Pile 1. So pile 1, where is this relationship headed? So you could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, an Aquarius. Ha! Or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Libra, or a Capricorn. Okay? So where is this relationship headed? Learn to be generous, all right? Defending your beliefs, all right? This is also going to be protective of other people's beliefs. Expressing them in a way that proves that you mean what you say, all right? So I guess this relationship is headed towards getting outside your comfort zone, all right? Maybe you're not, because I got breakthrough here and I have step outside your comfort zone and first house. And these are usually about how you're taught to see yourself. Well, first house isn't how you're taught to see yourself. It's how you learn to experience yourself, all right? All right? It's usually where your ascendant is, and this is usually how you see yourself or how you put yourself into the world, which is the first house too. So it's the same similar energy of how you put yourself out there, how you present yourself in relationships, how you present yourself in the world at large. All right, this relationship is leading you towards that. It's pushing you towards change. All right, breaking. So Aquarius, because, all right, did I give you the signs? I think I did. But Aquarius energy or Uranus energy is always futuristic energy. But what it does, because Aquarius represents strong beliefs, all right? Expectations, high expectations, all right? So here, this is changing your expectations around relationships or partnerships or love maybe, but this doesn't have to be just love, all right? And it's helping you boost your confidence. It says you got some big ass love coming in with a soulmate. Be open and wise to take it. So this is a soulmate that's coming into your life, and they're going to be generous of spirit. This is going to be someone who's very giving, very caring, very charming. They always want to big you up. They always want to make you feel better. They always want you to see yourself as regal, as royalty. All right, this is going to be somebody who, yeah, they're going to see you as attractive, and this is someone who's going to be a mirror reflection of you. All right, so they're going to be showing you who you are. It says, I'm just here for the snacks. So this person or you, this relationship is going to be a relationship where you guys are like enjoying yourselves. This is a good time relationship. All right. I think of like, when I think of I'm here and enjoy snacks, I think of popcorn and like watching a show and you being the main character. So this person is going to be, this relationship or this person is headed towards teaching you to become the main character in your life. All right. You guys are mirroring each other or they're mirroring you. It's the same thing. But anyway, they're giving a reflection of you. All right. So maybe you have strong beliefs. Maybe they have strong beliefs. Maybe you have strong expectations. Maybe they have strong expectations. This is teaching you, this is giving you a awareness or an awakening. All right. Because sometimes your range energy can be awakening. But whatever it's doing is breaking you free of a rut that you've always done. And it could be around your principles and your strong beliefs. These beliefs that you're willing to die on the hill for. You know what I mean? Like, I won't, if the man doesn't make 100,000 a year, I don't want him. You know what I mean? He's not the man for me. If he's not the one that approaches me, then he's obviously not a masculine man. If she's not cooking meals and looking to build a family in this way, then she's not woman enough, feminine enough for me. You know what I mean? This Uranus energy breaks you out of a traditional value because it comes from Capricorn. Uranus or Aquarius comes after Capricorn. Capricorn is your plan of, because we got Capricorn here too, and the devil. So Capricorn is your sign of traditions, values. They're kind of like the emperor, where things have always been the same. This is what we do. Only a few are able to get in or get the quality of life they would like. That's Capricorn. And it's usually that way because only a few people are willing to put the work in. And that's what Capricorn represents, or Saturn in general. All right, so this person could be getting you out of that energy of feeling like people only deserve when they, you know what I mean? So they're teaching you to be a lot more generous and understanding. Because here, this is also about, okay, we got solar plexus here too, chakra. The solar plexus chakra, which is about authenticity, putting yourself out there and confidence. This is becoming self-aware of you as well. Kind of like the root chakra, but this is different. This is understanding your power, authenticity. And this is about really exposing who you are to people at times where there may be conflict with going high or going low. You'll be choosing what works best for you and making an authentic choice to what resonates best with you, and not really putting on other people's burdens or taking on other people's emotions. You're going to be also, because we got what you're going to be gaining out of this is the Page of Cups in reverse, which is learning about sincerity with feelings and emotions, helping you process. So this would be this would be like teenage years of processing emotions. So this would relate back to like trauma from teenage years. These relationships will be bringing that up. So possible betrayals, possible feelings of disempowerment, because that's why the solar plexus is here, because it's about empowering yourself. So possible issues of feeling disempowered or unable to take care of yourself or get your emotional needs met or expressed. That's what's being cleared up, because we got justice here in reverse too. So that's what's going to be happening here. Now, the way that this may happen though, all right, so keep in mind, because the way that this may happen though, with the justice in reverse, will be in a way that is not fitting possibly societal beliefs, or it's not going to be fitting what's considered an integrity type of way. So it may be a lot more karma. It might be a lot more hard life lessons, because justice in reverse sometimes gives me like a school of hard knocks type of thing. So it could be like a lot of hard knock lessons. You may have to, because, and I think I see the swan here, so it has to be like a difficult, ugly period where you're not really maybe feeling the most attractive. Maybe you weren't really feeling the most confident. Maybe you weren't, maybe, because I even think of like the ugly duckling as a swan, because swan are usually ugly ducklings, I believe. So, you could have seen yourself as like the ugly duckling. This is like this period where you're growing up and starting to feel confident and aware of yourself. And that's why the first house is here, because that's when you become aware of yourself. And that's what stepping outside your comfort zone is. So this relationship is where it's headed is for you to become aware of yourself and get out of a rut or expectations about how things should play. Starting to look at the world with a whole world view or a new perspective, a revolutionary perspective. All right. This could be a perspective that is significant or causes epiphanies in you or in other people. All right. It's usually unusual or unconventional. All right. And it's not what will go with societal belief. It's unconventional. It's new. It's free forward. It's forward thinking. It's free flowing thinking type of energy. All right. It's going to be teaching you how to act on your impulses. Right? This relationship is, yeah, like it says, walk like you have 3,000 ancestors behind you. This is about confidence, all right? Confidence and expression possibly of sexuality or, oh, awareness of codependency or toxic behaviors, because we got the Ace of Swords with the devil, which could be awareness of codependency, awareness of addictions, awareness of toxic or negative patterns, like self-patterns, self-defeating or self-limiting patterns, all right? Becoming realistic. This gives you a lot more wisdom and clarity around what is good for you and what's not good for you, all right? This is also bringing you into a sense of power, because the devil also represents a sense of power, control on the 3D, on the earthly realm. So this is about sensing power. But I also feel like it's a comfortability either in sexuality or being clear about sexuality in some way. Because the Justice is here with the Page of Cups, and Page of Cups is about promiscuity. So it could be about finding healthier ways of expressing sexuality for some, or it could be about finding more conductive way or productive ways of handling insecurities around emotions, or handling addictions, right? Difficult patterns, all right? Something of that. It could also be about making it known what obsessions are, you know what I mean? Because obsession does represent that Capricorn energy, or the devil. It represents like obsessive energy. With the Page of Cups, that's a fear of expressing emotions or creativity, not following instincts. This person is going to inspire you to be able to push yourself out there, to put yourself out there. This is also a form of control. Now, with the devil and the Ace of Swords, I would think that this is someone who's all-knowing on the 3D level, similar to a high priestess, but this is someone who recognizes value in patterns, or recognize value in material, or recognize value in, I guess I want to say control, if that's the best word I'm thinking. It's kind of like control, but it's like, yeah, we're going to say control for now. If I can find a better word, then I'll put it down in the comics. But that's where I'm kind of feel like it's more about like becoming aware of what your powers are, your power. Maybe this could be even that, because your Uranus energy is a shakeup from your normal routine. So this relationship could be also leading you into, some of it could be leading you towards like a toxic behavior or pattern or cycle that you've repeated before, where you were afraid to express your emotions, but you're going to learn to. You're going to learn, because with the Ace of Swords here, you're going to learn there's wisdom that gets gained here, all right? And it's about learning to give and to express and to be fair. You may feel like in this relationship that you're giving more, and that's what this relationship will do. All right, it's going to break you out of how you think things should be, because you're like, man, I shouldn't be having to do this. I shouldn't be having to do that. They should be able to do this. They should do this. Because that's what expectancies are with Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy are strong, stubborn, even Leo energy, because I got that Leo energy here too. They're strong, stubborn, and Capricorn is like that too. It's like controlling, possessive energy. So this relationship is probably leading you into epiphanies about how you're controlling, how you're domineering, or how you're obsessive, or how you're very, I was going to say demonic. So I don't know, maybe you are like that sometimes. Because, with the Leo energy and the Sagittarius energy and Aries energy and Aquarius energy, these are people, and Capricorn energies, and even Libras, because these are people who can talk harshly to people, and they can come off very blunt, cold. Like, you thought these people were very much lovers, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, how did we get here? So this relationship is like for the experience as well. You know what I mean? It's about you coming into a full form of you. For both of you, you know what I mean? Or for all of you, if it's more than one person. But it could be more than one person, but I'm just saying for all of you, this is about coming into personal power of who you are and choosing what works best for you. All right. And so this is more about the experience and like enjoyment and learning to be lighthearted or let go of expectations. So that's where this relationship is going. It's going to show you with this mirror. It's going to show you how you are. You have strong beliefs. You're very fighty or impulsive or very flighty or very bossy or very outgoing or very talkative or very selfish. This person is going to show you. That's what this relationship is about. All right, it's going to help you have some breakthroughs though, and it's going to teach you to be original. All right, because Aquarius energy also gives me originality or unconventional type of energy. These are usually people who are outspoken and very tolerant of other people. All right, so this is what this relationship isn't telling you, stepping outside your comfort zone and becoming a lot more tolerant of people, even though you have expectations. Some of these expectations maybe could be unrealistic because of the Page of Cups. They could be possibly unrealistic because they're based on childhood fantasies. All right, things that may not exist in the adult world in that way. All right. It says, give yourself space to decompress and take time to nurture your body and mind and spirit, which is your psyche. Your body, mind, and spirit is your psyche. Your psyche is how you see the world. You know what I mean? So whenever, like, that's why the third eye chakra shows up in some readings, because that's about being able to see the world in a realistic view, not from the view of hurt, just, you know, or fear or resentment or guilt or shame. You know what I mean? The third eye chakra shows up to clear that up. You don't have that here. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't have that here. You know what we do have here? We do have the throat chakra, though, because Uranus is looking like the throat chakra. So you could be learning now, this relationship could be helping you learn to express emotions, how to actually internalize when other people are expressing their emotions. Because the throat chakra shows up sometimes as a form of over speaking people, like talking over them and not allowing people to get a word in. So this relationship is teaching you to listen, to be more receptive to what's being said emotionally and process. So you're learning, this relationship is headed towards processing emotions, because you may be feeling like you're boiling over. All right, this person is helping you step outside of a learned pattern of how you always react or how you've always presented yourself in situations. It's going to allow you to be a lot more compassionate and a lot more understanding or protective of the things or the people that you love. This is where the relationship is heading. It's going to give you a form of confidence and self-assurity, all right, from past lessons, but it may come in the way of anger, frustration, unfairness, you know what I mean? Like repeating the same lesson in a pattern over and over again. That's where the relationship is headed, though. And it could even turn into something toxic or a little bit obsessive, something a little bit, it could even be like a third person party. All right. But what it does give you is a sense of empowerment and clarity about what you do desire, what will make you feel fulfilled or whole. That is what this relationship is leading to. So even if it feels kind of negative, it's leading you to the best possible place that you would like to be anyway, which is confident and fulfilled within yourself. So here's your advice. Dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you have ever wished for, even that which is a distant dream, is about to manifest. And that could be the breakthrough that you're about to have here. It could be something that you feel is unreal. You know, because sometimes Aquarius gives me like unreal. It's kind of like Neptune, but it's not really. It's just, it's not what you were hoping for, but it's better than you can imagine. So this relationship could be leading you to something where you're like, this isn't really what I want, but it turns out to be better than you hoped it would. And you're like, ah. And that's what an epiphany is. That's what Aquarius energy represents, or what Uranus energy represents. Aha. So yeah, they'll be breaking you free of an expectations or some type of holding patterns around traditions, and suddenly this relationship or these people or this person will become someone who you feel more tolerant and acceptant of. All right. So let me give you signs one more time. You could be a Sagittarius, could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn, could be a Libra, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius. All right. It says, are you suppressing? Yeah, yep. This person will help you illuminate your shadow side, because it says that. Are you suppressing your shadow side instead of accepting and healing it? So that's what this person, yeah. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Bringing awareness to that. Yep. That's what this person would do. They would bring awareness to your shadow side from you being suppressant of it and being afraid to heal it or transform it. All right. And that's where stepping outside your comfort zone comes from. All right. So, Power 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house. Boom. Power 2. So, Power 2, where is this relationship headed? So, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius. We got Scorpio again. Could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be the signs. Okay. So this person could be a snake to you, or you could feel like they're a snake. Now, if not, this is going to be a person who's transforming. You got Libra, we got Taurus, we got Capricorn, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. So, okay. This could be a sexual connection. It doesn't have to be, but you're going to be learning discernment. But I figured it could be a sexual connection because I've seen people pleaser. I've seen work through your fears, which is usually about emotional intimacy. And I've seen the devil here. I've seen the Empress in reverse. And I've seen the Queen of Wands. And then even here it says sex. So that God gave me the vibe that this could be like a sexual connection. Now, if it's not necessarily a sexual connection, this is going to be a relationship that maybe indulges in some type of illegality, or deals in some type of taboo, or it deals in some type of self-worth. All right, self-worth, giving your energy or attention more to others than maybe they give to you, or not really grounding situations, avoiding having close conversations and getting closer to people. All right, because there is an energy of like toxicity, and three of Pentacles is here in verse, which is usually about not wanting to work with others or not wanting to cooperate with others. So this could be like a touch and go. So this could be like a relationship, even if it's a friendship. This is going to be somebody, they're going to be teaching you how to take full responsibility for your choices and actions. All right. What you see is what you get. So this is about seeing through illusions, all right, and not projecting onto other people who you would like them to be, or what you expect them to be, how you expect them to be. It's kind of like the Power of One, but it's not quite like that. You getting grapes? Oh. Put me some in there, in a bowl. Anyway, this relationship is going to teach you. Who's Melissa? Y'all know Melissa? It says Melissa here, so I don't know. I don't know. Is that a herb? Is that supposed to be like a herb or an oil named Melissa? I don't know about it. But anyway, this relationship would be about what you see, what you get. And we got know your worth in reverse. And then we got the Empress in reverse. So yeah, this would be about knowing your worth, all right? But this is also a relationship that's going to be leading you towards finding skills and abilities. So trine and sextile are here. So this is about moving you forward, accelerating you, helping you move forward in growth. But it's also about luck, beneficial rewards. So you'll be learning some skills and abilities that you didn't know, luckily. A lot of synchronicities that happen. So this relationship could entail a lot of synchronicities, a lot of weird, uncanny things that happen, or a lot of things that seem to match up or go together with each other. It's like, like that's kind of weird that we feel like we know each other. It's kind of weird that we were in the same area at the same time growing up, but we didn't know each other. Or it's kind of weird that our parents did this, or like there'll be different types of synchronicities that you guys will be experiencing with this person. Maybe even in like growing up, being raised a certain way, or friends being a certain way, or experiencing the same life patterns. It'll be that type of energy. All right, same life experiences. It'll be that type. All right, this relationship could be about that. But this could be also a relationship where you guys are learning to feel a lot more worthy of what you desire. All right, this could be also towards getting married. All right, or maybe your expectations. Which one? Around thank you. Around marriage, or yeah. It says before you love anyone, you have to love yourself first. So this is like before getting married. This would be like a relationship that would be like before getting married, or before finally getting stable within yourself, finding like peak confidence. All right. For others, this could also be leading to. Oh wow, wait, hold up, bro. For some of you, this relationship could be leading to an unplanned pregnancy and then a marriage commitment. All right. Some of you. All right, for others of you, this could just be like a casual relationship, but somehow you guys may ground this. Oh, yeah, this isn't even the devil. I'm sorry, y'all. This wasn't even the devil. It looked like the devil. It is the Tower, and the Tower here is an unexpected change of it. Oh wow, this could be like an unexpected pregnancy that happens between y'all, and y'all get married, y'all commit, y'all become a long-term relationship. All right. That's where this relationship could be heading. Now, it could be for y'all, or you could be experiencing this with other people. You could see somebody else go through this. All right. You might be asking about somebody else's relationship. I've seen something here. It says this is an important transformation, and you're enlightened through it all. Though it was painful, this is a part of your soul contract for your growth. So this could be a karmic relationship, and Libra is a karmic sign. So is Scorpio. So it could be this could be like a karmic relationship, a relationship that you're meant to learn from and experience, and doesn't have to be bad. All right, because the Tower is here and it's upright, and the Queen of Wands is here too, upright. This is definitely going to be piquing your confidence, but this is going to be allowing you to really put yourself out there. Maybe even tap into some gifts you didn't even know you had. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be like a spiritual person as well, because normally the King of Wands is a spiritual mentor, a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader. He could be a spiritual guru. You know what I mean? He's very passionate and devoted. Think of Joel Osteen, or what's my boy name? I can't name his name. Dang. but motivated speakers. You know what I mean? I say Joel because Joel is kind of like passionate. He's very fiery. He has a great voice. You know what I mean? He gives off the aesthetic of being a very strong leader. So, you know, that same vibe. Think of that. Susie Orman is similar to that too. Susie has that same vibe as a woman. She's very confident, very assured. Even if she ever be wrong, she can take it. Like, it's okay. You know, but she's still her, and she's still bold and brazen. So it gives off that vibe. Even if she's not necessarily a fire sign, she gives off that vibe of being that way. Very insightful, being very blunt, and very straightforward with people, but having a lot of charisma and charm. That's what this relationship is headed towards, teaching you how to be that way. It's going to give you a level of confidence and recognizing that you are special. All right, because right now you may be feeling like, what is the point of this all? Like the relationship dynamic as it stands, you might be like, like what is the point? Like they don't offer that much. They don't have as much value, because it's usually around, you guys are like, relationships are usually mirrors. So it's usually probably around the same energy of like, not knowing where to spend your time or invest your time and energy, you know what I mean, giving yourself out, or like not using your best skills or abilities or talents, not wanting to work with other people, preferring to be independent and keep things superficial. All right, and it's even in this, and let's say, how could I express it in like friendship or like platonic? If it was like in friendship or platonic, this would be in relationships where we could possibly be working together. Like we may be like talking on the regular, but we have our own businesses, and you and I have never thought to work together, to collaborate, to build a bigger abundance for the both of us. Instead, we just be our own one-man wrecking crew, and we just hope that we reach to the top. It almost makes it kind of competitive as friends, as business partners, when we are both abundant in our own, but we don't see the worth of the other person next to us because we don't see what we can offer to them or what they can offer to us. So the relationship is like that, but it's going to be teaching you skills and abilities you didn't even know that you had. It's also going to be teaching your worth, teaching you more about what you deserve, all right, and how to get those things you desire. You may have a choice, all right. This could be a relationship where you have two options. One, you can be going towards them, or you can be going towards someone else. Or you may have two options in lovers, because I think of Libra as being someone who has multiple options. They can go this way or they can go that way, all right? But for the most part, I was feeling this is more like a sexual relationship or more like a creative relationship that deals with taboo or some type of illegality or something that doesn't really fit traditional standards, all right? It could be like something in the occult, or it's something that is more so like exchanging of resources. You know what I mean? Exchanging of investments, all right? Finances possibly. But Scorpio doesn't usually, well, we got Taurus here, so it could be like finances. This could also be like around attraction, your beauty, clothing, you know what I mean? Becoming an entrepreneur. You know, this relationship is teaching you skills and abilities that you weren't aware you had. And that's where it's leading you, all right? You're shifting your mind and your body to listen and release emotions that you've been storing. So this is about letting go of like previous disappointments, all right, and previous letdowns or like previous failures. Because sometimes Three of Pentacles can be like humility, you know, because usually like sometimes it represents apprenticeship. So it could also be like humility, you know what I mean? And maybe not investing the time or the energy into a craft, or not investing the time or the energy in your community or into friends. So this relationship may be teaching you to like start to mingle, because the Queen of Wands is somebody who's like attractive to a lot of people, not just sexually, but like attractive in her energy and her looks and her wit, you know what I mean, and her insight. Like she's a person like you guys may be having a conversation on the street, and she'll come by and hear what you guys are saying, and she might be the person that, if like say if you guys are, say we're singing, me and my homeboys were singing or whatever, like the boys shoo up do up, and she pops in like just randomly, a random stranger walking by with just you know what I mean? It's that vibe. Like they add something extra, a little pizzazz, a little zhuzh. That's what they add to it. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? That's what they add to it. So this is what you'll be learning. This is what you're picking up. This is where this relationship is leading to, teaching you that. It could be showing you your people-pleasing ways. Because I think of the Tower as an energy of, and shattering a certain perspective. All right, because that's what the Tower represents, like a breaking down of a certain perspective. What was once stable, or what was once grounded, or what was once considered a stable perspective to me has now changed. It is no longer like that to me anymore. You know, this is also like that shaking energy that like breaks you up. It really kind of like disrouses you or makes you feel almost disharmonious for a moment. And it can make you feel unattractive or unabundant, or feeling like you've done things wrong, like you're not worthy of what you're asking for. But this relationship is heading to changing your perspective around that. And it could possibly lead to a marriage, or it could possibly lead to doing teamwork that leads you guys to the same goal and the same foundation, like a celebration. This could lead towards like a celebration. It could be a marriage, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just be like a reuniting, coming together, friends again. You know what I mean? This relationship is headed towards that, to a reconciliation, possibly a marriage, possibly unexpected pregnancy and sex. All right. Now, for others, this could be leading to a positive creative adventure that actually grounds and creates something successful for you guys. All right. This could be like a building. This could be construction itself, or this could just be of some type of finished product that you guys were coming to together and you were doing it separately. That's where this relationship is going. But it's teaching you how to become more harmonious and less fickle and less indecisive. It's calling highlight and attention to that. That's what this relationship is about. And that with this Mystique, I always think of her. Shout out to my homegirl. Oh, Hudson. I'm so sorry, Hudson. I was about to say Harley, but thank you, Hudson, and Harley too. Whenever I see her, but thank you, Hudson, for sending me these Marvel oracles. They be hitting. I appreciate you so much. But that's what this relationship is going, like helping you work through your fears and having discernment, trusting with the intuitive guidance that you have. 'Cause that's what the third chakra, the crown chakra is here. Intuitive guidance. This is usually around. All right, so the best way to explain this, when the crown chakra shows up, is usually around ideas, thoughts, perspectives, and that's where this would come from. Perspectives to you that are not usual. They're groundbreaking, right? This is like thinking, what if I text him first? You'd be like, I can't do that. Then he'll think he has the power. Third eye, crown chakra shows up as a spiritual download to say, text him first. You may not know that by texting him first, the power dynamic changes, or he may be more receptive or be more open to you. You know what I mean? This is breaking you free of where you've always seen things, how you've always seen things. Spirit gives you downloads to break you free of that and allow you to get deeper. Intensity is what you're going to be looking for with this relationship, and that's what you're going to be giving. It's also going to be working and activating the way that you talk. So this is around self-belief in how you talk to yourself or how you envision situations going. So this could be like negative self-talk and not seeing the positive in a relationship, or not seeing the positive in anything that you're going after, creative ventures, opportunities, not seeing the positive, seeing what didn't work and harping on it. So this relationship could be breaking you free of that and taking you on a shift. It says, can you feel the divine asking you to breathe because it's going to be okay, and helping you feel a lot more comfortable in your skin. You may be feeling like people look at you with disdain or feel like people are not as attracted to you. This relationship is helping you become a lot more comfortable in yourself and listen to the spirit, or listening to the input that's coming from spirit. These thoughts, like I said, these are thoughts that you be like, man, this doesn't make any sense. Like that, like, why would I do that? Like, that sounds weird. I must be tripping. That's what spirit is giving you. These are game plans, and all you have to do is act on them. A lot of times you be like, nah, I don't want to do it that way. That doesn't make sense. I don't even think that way. And that's why it would have worked. And that's why it will work. Because this is breaking you free of a certain pattern or structure that is no longer stable or foundational to you. I always think of the tower sometimes as being the man who puts himself in a fortress and then gets cut off from the world. He doesn't know what's happening out there. He doesn't have resources. He doesn't have connections. He doesn't even feel secure within his security. All right. He's always on high alert, even in security. And that's what this is doing. It keeps you on high alert and always worried about the next thing. Who's coming to get me? Who's looking to do this? Who's looking to do that? Are they looking to take from me? You know what I mean? It's not feeling abundant enough or giving or generous enough. It can also be feeling a lot more selfish. And then sometimes it can be even dealing around promiscuity, just not feeling valuable enough on your skin. And what it's saying is this relationship is going to be teaching you, it's leading you through that to help you feel a lot more comfortable, confident, and self-assured within who you are, teaching you to love yourself. It's helping you with the transformation, all right? So here's your advice. Eternity. Gently move your awareness from the eternal world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you. As you drift to a place beyond time, eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. So that's what they're here to do. That's what this relationship is leading towards: abundance and self-confidence, possibly a marriage, an unexpected or unplanned pregnancy. But you can't say that it's unexpected or unplanned because I just told you. So strap up, wrap it up, all right? Or if you don't want kids. Now, if you want kids, then if you're open to it, then hey, that's what it is, right? But this could be leading towards marriage, commitment, reuniting, all right? Becoming closer, groundedness, stability of some sort. So this relationship is headed towards stability and showing you talents and abilities you didn't know that you had, all right? So let me give you signs again. We got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. So, pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So, pile 3. Where is this relationship headed? Oop. Oh. Oh. Okay. Mm. Oh, okay. All right. I like this relationship. Let's just see how it goes. All right, so this could be or you could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Leo, or Taurus, a Leo, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, it's heavier on the Gemini side, but because it's general, it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay. Similar messages. But this is about teaching you to believe in your dreams and following through with them, not giving up on them. This could also be about working in partnerships and building things together. Stability around money values. This could be like a partnership. This is someone who's very good at networking, very helpful, wants to help you expand. This is Jupiter energy. All right, so this could be someone who wants to help you communicate a larger message, a broader message. All right, yeah, they want you to shine. All right, this is a brand new cycle too. Now, even if this is somebody new, this is a brand new cycle. This is going to be activating your material values, your possessions, your security, your finances, your investments. This relationship is going to boost that, bolster that, like put big dividends to you, okay? That's what this relationship could be. Now, someone may say, man, they're not doing that. They haven't done that. It was probably going to be teaching you how to go about doing it because the Knight of Coins is here and the Knight of Swords is here. And one thing I know about knights, so this is something that I want to share too because I was reading on this. Knights also have fire. So like, all right, so all the court cards also have like, they have their predominant sign and then they also have different energies in them. So like the King of Pentacles has earth and I think he has fire, or he has earth and air because you need like certain like rationale and physical, maybe it's earth and fire, but I know for sure though that the knights have fire in them. So even if they have air, they also have fire because they have to get moving, they have to be motivated to get things done. So this relationship is teaching you, so how to add value or how to add passion, how to add drive, motivation behind the things that you want to get done. This is about speaking with optimism, speaking with enthusiasm. So this relationship is leading in a direction where you may feel undervalued and you may leave. You may walk away. You may feel unappreciated. All right? Just if we're being real, you may feel unappreciated. You may feel undervalued or misunderstood. All right? This relationship is about trying to be a friend. And the only way to have a friend is to be one. So this is about reciprocal energy. So you may feel like you're not being treated fairly or like you're getting what you're putting in. All right? But it will help you increase your material values though. So I guess your own personal finances. Maybe you may start saving for yourself. Maybe you may, yeah. And I can think of that because here we got heart chakra and solar plexus. All right. So for some, because you know what? Now it makes sense. Because you know why? At first I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good, right? That's what meditate and contemplate is. It's in a new moon. It's a Pisces energy, and that's how it starts off. So this relationship could be like a relationship that like you envision or expect or like have great fantasies of it being big and like bigger than life in a sense, but then it goes to like it has potential to be big, but also there could be like an issue around boundaries or around really like seeing each other clearly. Like you guys could be seeing each other for how you would like each other. Because this could be a very attractive person, because we got a lot of Leo, Taurus, and we got the peacock energy. So this could be a very attractive person, and you guys could just be kind of like holding on to each other, or maybe undervaluing each other. Maybe it's the validation of it, or it's something like that. It's kind of like the validation of it, and maybe the uplifting, but it goes cold, then it goes hot, then it goes cold. So it's like one of those relationships that it isn't always peachy creamy. All right, and so you may leave off to find other things, but it's usually about showing you independence and self stability, or I mean, it's about independence though. But you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that doesn't need to be he doesn't need to be given orders or directions. He's going to do the same routine schedule all the regular. He's going to take care of what he needs to take care of, regardless if anybody shows up. So this is about responsibility. So this relationship is leading towards you being more responsible towards your own goals and desires, and putting your first foot forward. All right, now if you're not necessarily leaving a relationship, this is just something that's going to teach you to be a lot more confident in your own abilities to get things done. All right, practical, taking real steps. All right, putting one foot in front of the other to getting goals done. All right, this is also going to be teaching you about clarity of direction and where you would like to go. This is a relationship is moving towards, like I said, for some, it's moving towards you not being in this relationship, possibly going and finding something else, looking for something of more value, feeling underappreciated or undervalued, or feeling like you're giving more, or worrying about the intentions of others. Like what is like this relationship is leading towards you wondering, like, am I giving more than finances? Am I paying more? Am I looking out more for them than they're looking out for me? You know what I mean? It's a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of energy of like hit or miss, or impulsivity around decisions. There could be a lot of ego, you know what I mean? A lot of conceitedness, or a lot of desire of needing to be validated or appreciated. So this relationship is leading to you maybe learning to either validate yourself and appreciate yourself, or it's leading to you moving towards relationships where they're going to be more appreciative of what you have to offer, because you're going to feel like they're not. All right, that's what it's going to feel like. You're going to feel like they're not. You're going to feel like you're being invaded and like you're powerless in this relationship, but it's healing you. All right, because it's bringing you into, it says, do you care to discover your glorious purpose? So that's what this is. And that comes through like a difficult period, because it's Loki. And I don't remember what this card means, but I know that Loki in the Ragnarok series, or in the Ragnarok movie, or in the Guardian, is the Guardian of the Galaxy? I forgot which movie he was in. But anyway, he had a hard life. He had a difficult life. He was the son that was not valued as much as Thor. You know what I mean? So this is someone who found that he has inner power, but he found it through more destructive ways at first. So you could find yourself like feeling disempowered or unappreciated, and starting to learn your worth from this relationship. And that's where it's headed. Starting to believe in your own self, starting to become confident, becoming your best cheerleader. All right, not needing someone else to tout you or share you, show you how valuable you are, or how important you are, or what you have to offer. That's where this relationship is leading you towards. It's also leading you towards assets, a rise in your career. It's going to activate you, all right? Activate your natural creative talents and abilities. Kind of like this Power One before, but this was different. This is activating your self-expression. It's activating your authenticity. It's also activating your confidence, your charisma, how you put yourself out there, all right? This could be also helping out with expenses. Like, so maybe this person could be somebody who either makes expenses, or they help you with expenses. They maybe illuminate the expenses that you have. They maybe illuminate how you deal with your money. You know what I mean? This could be that. Like, this relationship is leading towards that, and getting rid of the things that aren't working for you. All right. So you can be excited. So this relationship might actually make you more excited about what's coming next. You know what I mean? Because maybe you felt like you weren't being appreciated and valued, but this could be like one of those moments where you're like, I did get this beautiful man, or this abundant man, or this handsome woman. I mean, this beautiful, attractive woman, this beautiful woman who has money or whatever status. I can do this again. You know what I mean? This relationship may be leading you towards that, but it also could be leading some of us towards being a genuine friend, like really being there for someone. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it could be about sometimes feeling like you're more valuable than other people, or feeling, maybe a little bit haughty, like, I can do it as I please because it's me. You know what I mean? This relationship could be leading towards that, towards you doing that for yourself. Like, I can do what I please because it's me. And it could be boosting your confidence to do that. And this could be a good or a bad way, but this relationship is like a uplifting relationship. So it fluctuates back and forth between being in a relationship that you don't want to be in to coming back around to being in a relationship that you do want to be in. So that could be the relationship, but it's one of those relationships that takes a while to really get somewhere. Like it starts off really fast, and then you get to a point where you're like, man, I think I'm putting in more work, or I'm doing more than they're doing. They don't really appreciate what I do. They're not as generous as me. They're not as giving as me. They don't see my value. And then you move away from it. And then, there could be the energy of maybe even wanting to come back again. It's kind of like, it may be a repeated, because sometimes it could be a hot and cold relationship. So it could be like a relationship where you guys are leaving, then coming back, then leaving, then coming back. This one gives me more like you may be leaving, just leaving. But it doesn't say that you can't come back, because the Knight of Pentacles is a person who keeps a routine. So he stays in the same pattern and cycle over and over again. Even though he's the one who gets to the destination, he's just going back and forth. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that type of vibe where you guys maybe go back and forth. You know what I mean? Like I leave, but maybe I'll come back. And it may be after a while, because the Knight of Pentacles takes a while to come back around. And it's usually around pride and ego. All right, so it could be about this, all right? But it's a relationship where you'll feel very cheerful, but at the same time powerless, but at the same time hopeful for hopeful for what life can bring, or for what this relationship could be. You know what I mean? So sometimes you may feel like things are going well, you know what I mean? But then it might be like power dynamics, where it might be like, like I said, because you guys could possibly be wealthy, or this person could possibly be wealthy, because the Six of Coins is usually somebody who's a patron, or it's not a patron, but somebody who can either be patronizing you, who's very wealthy, or there's someone who's in a higher status who's willing to give to you. So this could be someone who's like in a higher status, or who has like a higher tax bracket, or who has more fame, recognition, validation. They be doing this in a way to help you. Maybe they could be doing this to put you out there. They could be putting some of you in the spotlight. They could be illuminating you and your values and your principles. So this relationship could be that. This could be an uplifting relationship that helps you shine. This could be a good, like I said, it goes back and forth. Like first I feel like I'm talking very good about the relationship, and then I feel bad, like I'm talking bad about the relationship. But at the same time, it's like you like the relationship, or I like what's going on. So I feel like I like it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like that. But I guess it's everything like that. So it's like this relationship is going to be that way, and it's going to teach you how to be a friend. It says, don't sit there holding on to the past while life passes you by. Remember to keep pushing. You can pass go and collect $200. Yep, so you can pass go and collect $200. So you can get your money. So it's like, let go of the past so you can move on, past betrayals, past letdowns, past disappointments. So that way you can get your money, so you can move past this checkpoint and get some more money. All right, this is healing triggers in you. It says the future is bright. Enjoy knowing that your optimism today fuels your amazing tomorrow. And that's what this relationship is headed towards, your optimism, reaching a frequency of peace, and the invasions of like thoughts or negative self, because that's what I think of when I think of the solar plexus. It's usually around negative thought patterns that don't make you feel confident in moving forward or taking action. But this relationship is going to teach you to take action, even if you're not quite sure whether things will produce the value that you're looking for, or whether they will be appreciated. It's like still putting yourself out there, still addressing the things that you need to address, still speaking your truth and saying things even off the hip, you know what I mean? But being reliable, consistent, stable, steady, and friendly, trustworthy. That's the Knight of Pentacles. This is where this relationship is going towards. So you guys might leave for a while or come back, but the relationship is teaching you stability and long term, and investing in things that you care about or that you truly value. All right, and being clear with your intentions or directions. All right, being clear with your communication, speaking with power, zeal, and chivalry. Now, sometimes the Knight of Swords can be somebody who says what you want them to hear. What you want them to say. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is somebody who's going to be very trustworthy. So while they may be saying what you want them to say, you can trust them to be honest. So it's going to be someone who could be kind of blunt, but very honest and very slow to let go or release things, or to change patterns. So it's going to be something like that, okay? There may be a lot of misunderstandings with this, but this is teaching you how to build real connections with people over time, all right? So here's your advice. Invitation. So you might get an invitation soon. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since the dawn of time. And in fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So let me give you signs. Could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Leo, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All right. So, pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom, pile 4. So, pile 4, where is this relationship leading? All right, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Taurus, or you could be the signs. Definitely spirituality, tapping you into your spirituality. We got Scorpio. All right, so I got Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus. All right. So this relationship is teaching you to trust your instincts, even when you can't really see the truth of situations. So like, even when you can't see clearly about what's really happening, trusting your intuition and trusting your emotions is what this relationship is leading towards, okay? All right. Following your instincts. You may be feeling lucky, or you may be feeling unlucky in situations, feeling like you need to defend yourself, all right? This relationship is teaching you to trust in the luck. Now, for some, this is going to be around personal resources, money, values, family, traditions, all right, familiar beliefs. Because we got Taurus and Cancer, and these are very strong signs of family beliefs, comfort, security. You know what I mean? They like that family stuff. They like softness, sensuality, kissing, hugging, nurturing vibes. You know what I mean? So this relationship is leading towards that for some. For others, this relationship where you guys may be disconnected, all right? Because we got 2 of Wands here with the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. So this could be like a family and undecided about whether to let go of a family or like to redo this thing again. This relationship is leading to that, leading to not letting go of certain family principles or beliefs or whatever, following your instinct. Now, there could be an emotional conversation that gets had because we got 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, and the 5 of Swords here. All right, and there could be like a desire to walk away, but not knowing if whether this was like the best move or plan of action. You know what I mean? It could be like this, a feeling of guilt or a feeling of like shame in some way. You know what I mean? This is a relationship that's going to be where it's headed to is towards you growing into recognizing your instincts or recognizing your intuition when you feel a certain way about things. So it's like when you know like there's something going on, you just can't really put your finger on it. That's what this relationship is bringing. It's coming to that energy of you wanting to like walk away, like knowing something isn't right. This isn't really, I'm not really happy here, but I'm just kind of hanging out. And with the Scorpio energy or this death in reverse energy, it's usually like a power dynamic or a power play of like, if I hold on in this way, it can sometimes be holding on to resentment because like I have a vision of how things should play or what my happiness would be, but it's just not there. You know, and the 2 of Wands is showing up as like, maybe I should take another plan of action, or maybe there's greener grass or greener pastures elsewhere. But right now, you know what I mean? I'm just not really passionate about either or, you know what I mean? So it could be like this relationship could be leading towards like family values, but it's going to be leading towards you feeling at home with yourself because we got sovereignty in reverse. So in the initial stages, you're going to probably be worried about what other people are thinking, how other people are looking at you, how other people think that things should be, what you should have done, what you could have done. You know, but this is coming from the opinions of judgment of other people's or how you perceive other people to think and perceive it, right? It's teaching you to follow your instincts and your emotional well-beings or those emotional inklings, those pullings, all right? This relationship could be also a relationship that leads you to start taking care of your body because it says anti-aging. So you may start taking care of your body or start taking care of your appearance. And it says the angels are healing you. So this is going to be healing. And it could be healing your resources, your values, your home. You could be getting a house, a home or something like that. Or it could just be giving you property. You know what I mean? The ancestors. This is like a relationship that gives off more like an ancestral feeling, meaning that you've kind of felt comfortable at home with this person. You know what I mean? Like this feels like somebody you've known or you've been around. Now, this could be also a relationship that's leading to like some type of discomfort or dishappiness. Some type of unhappy feeling that you guys may leave lingering. Like it may linger and you guys may not deal with it because it's like, is it even worth addressing? You know what I mean? So this relationship could be leading towards one of those relationships where it's like, you just kind of like feel stifled or feel like pushed or like pushed up against a wall in a way that you don't want to be, or forced in a way that you don't want to be emotionally, or made to see things. Or like, I'll give you an example. Say that you wanted to be, let's say that you had a child, or you had a relationship, you was in a family dynamic with somebody, and he decides the one day he wakes up, he doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore. It's kind of that vibe, like a resentment, like, how could you break up the family? How could you break up this situation? This is how I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? And then you could be dealing with that, or they could be dealing with that. This is kind of like where this be go. And even walking away from, it's like, if I'm not happy in the dynamic, why am I staying? This could even be towards work. You know what I mean? It's like, if I'm not happy here, why am I staying? But if I walk away, will I find better? Is there better? You know what I mean? I'm not really enthused about what to do. So this relationship is going to be entailing and this type of feeling. But emotionally, there's going to be a conversation that gets called, or I said it gets called, so maybe it's a call. But it's a conversation that gets had where there's an intention to try to be clear about what you guys are seeing, or about what is going on, and being able to trust your instincts. But it says someone is lying to you. They will backstab you and try to delay your blessings. Don't let your guard down. Vibes don't lie. People in their words do. And it says, damn it, Gina, no more skimming. Abundance and prosperity is coming to you. So so money is coming. So this person could be scamming and like skimming to get prosperity from you, or you could be doing this and you may no longer have to do this anymore. You know what I mean? That's what this relationship is going to. This could be a change of resources, or this could be like, for some, this could be like back pay and something like child support, or for others, this could be like a resource, some change of investment. It's a exchange of inheritance, or exchange of power. You know what I mean? Giving up like whatever was like holding you back at one time, or giving up what was no longer yours. It's like making money from other people's investments. You may not have to do that anymore, or you may be making money from other people's investments. So that may be what's happening here. This relationship could be a relationship. It could be leading towards you having to give up resources, or towards maybe you just give up resources, or towards acquiring new resources. All right. So it could be that acquiring like money, status, house, car, you know what I mean? Resources, land, properties of any sort, you know what I mean? Investments, stocks, any of that, you know what I mean? Even family, you could even probably like pick up a family somehow. I don't know how you just randomly pick up family. You don't just go to Walmart and say, hey, I'll take that family in the back right there. They look pretty photogenic. I don't think that's how it works, but you never know. But we never thought we'd have FaceTime, and here we are. So maybe we can start buying families on Wish. You know what I mean? Anyway, it says, it would be beneficial for you to spend time in quiet contemplation. You need to reflect within to find the answers you seek. So this relationship is going to help you trust your instincts and believe in your good luck. With the Two of Wands here, this is usually about believing in, having self-belief and being passionate about choosing a direction in life. Needing to really, whatever way you decide to go, really putting your all into it with enthusiasm and zeal. All right. So this relationship is going to be teaching you about possibly being optimistic about what can come next, about what can happen for you. You know what I mean? Having a longer vision. It's almost like the Three of Wands, but this one isn't quite that. It's just like, for now, this is what I'm seeing. So this relationship may be a relationship where you just make a decision that says, for now, this is how I'm seeing it. This is how I'm going to play it. And I'm going to, move on. Now, whether this is the best way to do it, or whether it's the best the best plan of action, who knows? But for now, this is how I want to play it. You know what I mean? So you might do that with the Sovereignty University, or for others, you might actually hang out and try to avoid walking away from the situation because you're not quite clear. Because the Nine of Swords sometimes can be still kind of like obsessing about what you know to be true. You know what I mean? Or what you know to be like, it's like knowing an inevitable ending is coming. So knowing that the ending or the truth of a situation is here is like, realistically, this is over, but I'm still holding on to hope. So this could be that. This could be a relationship where you're like, realistically, we're done, but you want this to be that because like I have a vision of this being my Ten of Cups moment, but I just can't let that go. You know what I mean? So it's like Ten of Cups is like my happily ever after, family, photogenic, hugs, kisses. We're in this for lifers. So, you know what I mean? If it's even in a relationship, even if it's in business, it's like I see this relationship or this job or this business as being like the thing that gives me abundance, family joy, family structure. It gives me security. It's going to make me feel happy and overjoyed. You know what I mean? Like it gives me a comfort feeling. You know what I mean? But if not, I'm afraid to let it go because maybe I may not find anything that's as lucrative or as beneficial. You know what I mean? Like maybe I might become in an energy where I'm not moving as much or I'm not able to do as much. It's that fear. It's like I won't be able to have as much or do as much or be as much, you know, and sometimes it deals around codependency or emotional traumas that you've held on to. This could be like betrayals. This could be like heartbreaks. This could be like physical pain and agony that you're still holding on to and you haven't like healed or like transmuted into something. Now, if this is like a business or a partnership or like a platonic situation, then this is still like allowing someone else to make all the better judgments for you, making all the decisions for you and alleviating or like alluding to someone else being the victor. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really want to put myself out there. I don't really trust in what I'm feeling or what I'm saying. I think I'll let somebody else be the leader. I think I'll let somebody else present themselves in this way. You know what I mean? And it says, are you stifled by others wanting liberation from them? So you could be like feeling like less than or unsure of yourself, but feeling connected to them. It's like whenever they're around, they're breaking my peace, or whenever he's around, he's breaking my peace, or whenever she's around, she's not letting me be who I want to be. You know what I mean? I want to fly away from this. You know what I mean? I was going to say maybe you call them a bird or they call you a bird, or I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's like you're going to be learning wisdom that you've already had, but you've been like failing to look at. That's where this relationship is going. It's going towards an ending that you probably are not letting happen. You know what I mean? It's moving there, but it's like you're trying to elude it. Like, no, I don't want to see that. That's not what it is. This is not over. This is becoming something. You know what I mean? You are going to get resources, but you may be having your eye on the prize too much. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you may get less than what you hope for in this relationship. You know what I mean? That's where this relationship looks like it's going. But you're going to be getting prosperity, but it may not be from like the way you thought it would be. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe it comes from like some other way. Like, you know what I mean? Like it comes from like maybe they give it to you in a non-traditional way or they give it to you in like a taboo way. You know what I mean? Like it comes in a way that you didn't think it would come. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to follow your instincts to follow that abundance. But this person who you're dealing with is lying to you and they're backstabbing you and they're a weasel at this point. You know what I mean? They're skimming off the top of your abundance. This person likes to take from you. You know what I mean? They like to, that's how they empower themselves with this Scorpio. That's how they empower themselves with this exchanging of resources or like, you know what I mean? Maybe holding resources from you or like taking resources from you, or sometimes Scorpio energy could be theft. So that's how like maybe they could steal from you or they could be like manipulating you emotionally to get it. So this is where this relationship is heading towards you having conflicts, disagreements, arguments, and you knowing that maybe this is not it for me, but still hanging out, lingering, holding on to it. You know what I mean? Because of codependency or because you're afraid of like expressing how you truly feel. It's like you're taking on the burdens of other people. And maybe this is a pattern and a behavior that you're used to. But that's where this relationship is going towards you not trusting your better judgment and lingering on and hanging on to a situation where you should not be. All right, here's your advice though. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. So this could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Taurus, a Cancer. And that's what I got. So, Pa 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.